Good morning. Welcome to Priscilla's Kitchen. If you're tuning in for the first time, please go ahead and subscribe first. Subscribe right now. Hit the little bell. Even most important, right? It tells you whenever I put up a video. Listen, my voice is low because my kids are sleeping. They don't want beans. How many of you, like my kids, have kids that they don't like beans? They don't like anything legume? Mom is about to make some very hearty, beautiful, tasty, delicious, and nutritious lentils. Let's talk lentils. I know that a lot of people don't like lentils and it doesn't get as much support as rice gets and all that. Lentils are very good, high in fiber, good protein, good carb, just so you know, right? So if you like beans or you don't like beans, consider lentils. They are very good, nutritious. Because they have phytochemicals in them, a compound that helps you fight against heart disease and type 2 diabetes. Even if you don't have this, wouldn't it be nice to start taking in foods that can help you fight against such diseases? Come on now, people. Lentils are very good. I've used lentils, the orange one, to make moi moi. You can use lentils as a good curried food. Pour it over rice without meat. That's how much protein it helps you get. It's a good alternative to meat. So, that being said, high in vitamins, tons of it. B6, folate. I can go on and on. So please consider lentils. Hey, if you are still considering subscribing to my YouTube channel, please, you're long overdue. Please go ahead and subscribe. All right. 2022 is not about procrastination, it's about doing it. All right. I'm going to be about it. All right. Good lentils. All right. Mine is a green one today. Okay. Lentils, look at their character. They are like eyes of a lens, right? I guess that's why they're called lentils. Where are lentils produced more? Canada and India. I think Canada takes the top chart now, right? But we have lentils everywhere, okay? Beans, any legume, it's good. But lentils are very good. I have 2 teaspoons of oil here. Very good olive oil. Then I'm adding garlic and ginger. Now the ratio is a little more garlic than ginger. Here's the thing, you don't want to overpower. But I'm cooking all together 3 cups of lentils, okay? And it doubles in size, so it does increase in volume as would beans or rice. I'm gonna go ahead and add my lentils. Please treat this as you would treat rice or quinoa or any legume of that matter. Please wash very well and keep it on this side. Then you want to stir it. This is on low to medium heat. You know what I also do? I just take salt and water and boil lentils. When I do that, I prepare it as a base to go on top of my salad, to be used as a meal. It's part of my meal prep process when I want to. When I have some, spare time. That is working. I'm gonna go ahead and chop my vegetables. So I have, first of all, let me tell you, when you cook lentils, you want a ratio of 3 to 1 cup. That means 1 cup of lentils, 3 cups of water. And sometimes I take that same base that I've cooked and then season it with Priscilla's all-purpose seasoning and a little bit of salt and then air fry it and I snack it on. We're going to take a break so I can go ahead and process all this together. Because of the size of lentils, I am not a fan of cooking small star ingredient and having big chopped onions and tomatoes. No, all this I'm going to cut in half or quarter it, and everything will be similar in size before I add it in here. So let's take a break. When we come back, I will show you all the vegetables and we'll go from there. All right. Let's look at our lentils. It's been boiling for good 10 minutes, okay? I say it takes about 20 to 25 minutes. Now, of all lentils, the orange one is usually very easy to cook, okay? That takes about 5 to 7 minutes, in that range. See, it's still hard, right? And here we go. So now I'm gonna add, remember before we went on break, I was gonna process all this. So here we're gonna add our onions. You could use whatever onions you have, white, yellow, whatever. So then I'm going to add tomatoes, right? I want this whole thing to stew together. Everything in beans have to cook together for me. So I'm dropping 2 bay leaves. And then I'm going to heat it with just about a teaspoon of salt. Remember that beans take on a whole lot of sodium, so be careful when you are seasoning with that. So then I'm going to add thyme. So if you recall, I have always said that you should not mask your star ingredient, right? Beans is subtle in flavor, it's warm and earthy. That's what you want to taste, okay? And if you're going to taste that, so you have to be aware of what flavor profile you're adding together. This is thyme, so I'm just adding a little. This is habanero. I'm looking for the flavor that it will infuse. So then we're going to hit it with Priscilla's house seasoning. So I'm adding just about a tablespoon. Get on my website and please buy my spices and cook with less worry of seasoning. You see how colorful that look like? So now I know that we first added 5 cups of water, and here again I'm adding another 2 cups, so we're up to 7. So now I'm going to cover this and let it cook again for another 10 minutes. So I'm going to open and let's see. This is actually another 15 minutes later. So it took about 25 minutes. So when you cook lentils, you want to leave some moisture to it, some liquid to it, right? Because as it cools off, it thickens more. So I'm going to check for seasoning first before I dish. Wow, right? But this here, it is just so perfect. One is going to be for my vegetarian friend and one is going to have meat. As the serving size to a good old lentils, 1 cup to 1.5 is perfect, okay? And then I'm going to dish the one for meat lovers like me. You want to chop up cilantro, parsley, whatever you have at hand, people. For the vegetarian, this is crispy onion. You don't have to have this. You could take, apple sauce. Then for the meat lover, here we go, people. Chicken thigh that I've marinated beautifully well. Do you see how delicious and beautiful this looks like? Vegetarian and non-vegetarian, you see that? Can you see this, people? Can you see it? There you go. It's delicious. Now, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm begging you. Thank you. I'll see you next time in Priscilla's Kitchen. And now the table is set. Vegetarian or non vegetarian?